My child, I know you've heard many definitions of love. Maybe you've been told that love is just a feeling, that it comes and goes, that it depends on circumstances or on how you feel in the moment. But I want to tell you the truth about love. I want you to hear my voice now because I am love itself. If you could speak all the languages in the world, if you had the most beautiful words and knew exactly how to express yourself, but you didn't have love, your voice would be empty. It would be nothing more than meaningless noise, because love is what gives meaning to everything. If you had deep knowledge, understood the most hidden mysteries, and had a faith so great that it could move mountains, even then, without love, none of it would matter. You could achieve great things, be admired by many, but without love, it would all be meaningless to me. If you gave everything you had to the poor, if you sacrificed your own life to be recognized for your generosity, but you didn't have love, what good would it be? True love is not just about what you do, but about what moves you. Love is more than a feeling. Many people think love is just a feeling, something that happens when everything is going well, when it's convenient, when someone deserves it. But that's not love. Love is not something that simply appears and disappears. Love is not temporary. Love is a decision. Love is a choice you make every day. It doesn't depend on what others do or don't do. Love is a commitment. Let me tell you what love is. Love is patient. It doesn't rush, demand, or pressure. It waits, understands the other person's timing, and gives space for the heart to grow. Love is kind. It doesn't hurt, harm, or burden. Love is gentle, welcoming, and healing. Love does not envy. It doesn't look at what others have with bitterness or desire to take anything away from them. Love rejoices in another's happiness. So I sent Jesus. He came into the world to show what true love is. He healed, taught, restored, and brought life. But his greatest act of love wasn't what he did in life, it was what he chose to do on the cross. No one forced him. He could have walked away. He could have said no. But he looked at you and chose to love until the very end, dying to save you. He was betrayed, humiliated, and beaten. A crown of thorns was placed on his head, and people mocked him. He carried a heavy cross and felt the piercing pain of the nails in his hands and feet. He suffered the agony of separation, abandonment, and rejection. But do you know why? Because he loves you. His love wasn't just words. His love was action. He gave his own life so that you could live. That is true love. Love is not just something we feel. Love is something we do. Love is not just a passing emotion. Love is a commitment, a choice, a sacrifice. Love is a verb. Love is not just something we feel. Love is something we do. Do you love someone? Then show it. Love through your actions, your attitude, your care, and your respect. Love is not just beautiful words, it is revealed in daily choices. Love is patient when you have every reason to be irritated. Love is kind when the other person doesn't deserve it. Love forgives when your heart wants to hold on to resentment. Love continues even when things get hard. Love does not boast and is not proud. It doesn't need to prove anything to anyone because it knows its worth. Love doesn't seek applause or recognition because its essence is not in being seen, but in being lived. Love does not dishonor others, never. Love doesn't use harsh words to wound, doesn't raise its hand in anger, doesn't ignore or stay silent out of spite. Love does not break another's heart. Love is not self-seeking. It doesn't think only of itself, doesn't demand to be served, and doesn't insist on its own way. Love considers others, gives freely, and shares. Love is not easily angered. It doesn't explode, doesn't lose patience over little things, and doesn't hold grudges. Love knows how to take a deep breath, understands that everyone has flaws, and chooses to respond with peace. Love keeps no record of wrongs. It doesn't accumulate past hurts, doesn't dwell on mistakes, and doesn't carry a list of offenses. Love forgives. Love releases. Love sets free. Love does not delight in evil but rejoices with the truth. It doesn't take pleasure in seeing others mistreated, deceived, or hurt. Love always seeks truth, justice, and what is right. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And do you know why? Because love never fails, never. Love has a name, Jesus Christ. If you want to understand true love, look at Jesus. Because I loved you so much that I gave my one and only Son, so that you would not perish, but have eternal life. I saw sin separating you from me. I saw your pain, your failures, your mistakes. I knew that on your own, you could never overcome sin. But my love is greater than any mistake you have ever made. The world teaches that we love when we feel like it, when everything is going well, when the other person deserves it. But I tell you, love even when you don't feel like it, because love is not just a feeling. Love is a decision. That is how I loved you. That is how Jesus loved you. And that is how I want you to love too. Right now, you see things like looking in a mirror dimly, unclear and incomplete. But one day, you will see everything clearly, just as I already see you. Right now, you know only a part of the story. But one day, you will understand everything fully, just as I already know you completely. And out of everything that exists, 3 things will always remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. So if you want to know what truly matters, if you want to know where your heart should be invested, choose love. Always choose love. I am love. I love you. And I want to teach you how to love too. Let these words transform your mind and apply them. Subscribe to the channel to continue being blessed with words that come from God's heart for you. Comment: do you think you have experienced true love? What needs to change? Share this video so more people can learn to love. The world needs true love.